Hi everyone and welcome to Coin Treasure Hunt. If you'd like to learn a little about the objects, faces and places on the back of UK circulated coins, find out which commemorative coins are rare, sought after and worth more than face value, and to seek out the hidden treasures a lot of people miss, or you just love coin hunts, then I invite you to subscribe. So today I'm going to be going through a £500 bag of £2 coins. Just got to open it up. The trusty scissors is back. But I have the trusty penknife right next to it, so if needs be. Right, but these are not sealed bags, so these are fold cups, so I won't be needing any other implements to help me out. Right, £2 coin hunt, let's dive in. Right, hoping to bump into some treasures. I've had an absolutely wonderful treasure in recent times, so more of that please. That would be fabulous. Oh, lovely start. Britannia. Now, as I said, I had a great run on the 2015s, and that being the lowest mintage by far. It's one of the lowest mintage £2 coins overall. What is it, like equal third place? If it's 2016, it's over 2,900,000. So let's hope it's 2015. Or 2016. Never mind. Still a cool coin to get. Happy with that. Obviously I do some of these coin hunts in advance, but yeah, or will I do a spoiler alert? I don't know. One I haven't seen in a couple of hunts. Abolition of the slave trade. If it has a smooth background with initials there, it is out of a pack. The one with the textured background is the one that went into general circulation. Very important to have that on a coin to show that we've thankfully. Oh my word, that's awesome! Awesome together. How cool is that? Again, had that weird sheen that is just completely associated. Well, I completely associated with Shakespeare coins, but they were both turned over this way. Shakespeare Histories, having a quite a run on Shakespeare Histories lately, so fabulous. Absolutely love to get them. My favourite set of all. And then my favourite, my absolute favourite, my favourite out of the set, out of the Shakespeare set, but certainly right up there with the my favourites of all £2 coin hunts, or of all £2 coin hunts, hear me, of all £2 coins. Shakespeare tragedies. Fabulous. Absolutely love reading the stories. It's amazing that you can read stories from the 1600s written by Shakespeare and that they're actually really entertaining. I enjoy them anyway. Two fabulous finds in a row. That's excellent. What an excellent start. What an excellent. Oh, didn't even turn that one over. I don't know. It's not happy when I move away there. I'm hoping this start continues, but as I know with £2 coins you can rapidly go through bag after bag and there'll be nothing in it. Well, there's Brunel Portrait, or Jamie Brunel Portrait. Brunel Achievements. Common one that we find quite often. Move these over here a bit. What I would love to see is a Mary Rose. I don't have one anymore, so. St. Paul's World War II coin. The most common of all the £2 commemoratives. Certainly the bimetallics. Obviously, any of the rarer ones, they're obviously the ones you're going to be wanting to find. But the Mary Rose, I need to tell, I lost a lot of coins in a move, so I don't have that one anymore, unfortunately. It's a beautiful one. I love it. Absolutely love that coin. Just love the sailboat, the ship on it. But you know, of course, the Commonwealth Games are the ones people want most. Then the Olympic handover coins. Florence Nightingale. Kind of mother of nursing, if you like. And anniversary of the Golden Guinea. Another one under 3 million. Yeah. Some nice ones, actually. Very happy with the Shakespeare ones, I've got to say. And they're not the lowest vintage ones down there. The Britannia and the Golden Guinea are lower, but I still love the Shakespeare ones. Just the design is king, man. It's just, they're awesome. Well, for me anyway. Oh, good grief. That's our hat trick now. I know there's only 2 there, but there's 1 down there. Brunel achievements. I told you it turns up quite often. You're a shiny beast. Yeah, I don't know what I said. The Olympic handovers. King James Bible. Magna Carta is another good one. Great Fire of London. That's quite a few, actually. But you see what I mean? You can go through quite a few bags quite quickly, and then there's nothing of note. For a second there. This is one of my absolute favourites as well. World War One Army, but it's very high mintage for £2. So, well, it's right up there in mintage anyway. But still a beautiful coin, nevertheless. Well, I have been lucky to find the rarest of the £2 commemoratives. I actually thought it was a Commonwealth Games in Northern Ireland, but I actually thought it was the England one. I just couldn't see it from where I was looking. I didn't pay probably close enough attention to. Odd for me, but it was pointed out by another guy with a coin channel that it was actually the Northern Ireland one. So I had a closer look at it, and indeed it was. He was right. But I already messaged him about it and stuff like that, so. But I'm delighted because I never had one before, ever. So, unless the other England one I got is a Northern Ireland one as well. Must check that, but I'm pretty sure there wasn't anything, you know, I'm pretty, about 99% sure. It was the England one. But it goes to show, but to be honest with you, you know, you have to say the design of them, and after a while that can just get bashed and knocked about and worn off a bit, and it's it can be very difficult to distinguish the English one from the Northern Irish Northern Ireland one. So to really confirm them, you do have to kind of, you know, look at them very, very closely. Anyway, as I said, I told you, you can just run into bag after bag. Well, there's one, but it is the very regular St. Paul's. Let me just move the bag. Give me some more space here. Yeah, World War II. I have 2 of them. Can't even find the other one at the moment. There it is there. It's amazing. You look in the bag and you see loads of bags, and then all of a sudden, rapidly, you get through them. Are we doing edge hunt? There's a very new looking one there. You look like, yeah. There's another one. Another one. Can you see what it is? And I think it's made by the same maker that one of the other recent ones I found. They're very rounded at the edges. Yeah, well, worn off. And that looks like silver foil instead of metal. So it's a fake. But they're passable fakes. And I have said before that, you know, attention isn't drawn towards them. People don't say, "Oh, watch out for these," or shop owners aren't told, you know, watch out for fakes because they're going about in abundance, and there are loads of them about. I wouldn't say loads, but you know, there's when you do coin hunts, you do run into them. This one here looks a bit dodgy as well. That is dodgy. Oh my word! I think that's the first time that looks dodgy. That looks very passable, but that to me, unless that's been sandblasted, it's possible. Like where, yeah, it is very rough texture. So the jury is out on that one, whether that's a real one or not. The back looks very passable, I've got to say. So I'm not sure about that one. Hope I haven't got a bag of fakes here. That was just an exceptionally shiny 2015. That looks like literally unminted. Such a shame. Unminted, Jeremy. Uncirculated. Unminted. Wow, that's the shiniest 2015 I've ever had. Such a shame, but scratches. But the, you know, it being so shiny actually highlights the scratches even more. That is exceptionally shiny. A couple of shiny ones in here. That looks potentially like a Shakespeare as well, or a Great Fire of London. Am I right? Yep. Told you. That's how you tell them. And there's Kitchener. There's an error on this one, and I haven't come across it yet. Oh, yes, look at that. Beautiful condition as well. One of my favourites again. And it's absolutely fabulous condition. That is amazing. That is definitely replacing my one. The Magna Carta, what a coin. You know what I mean? It's in the, it's way under 2 million, so that is fabulous. I sure hope there's not a big giant scratch down the front of it. No, it's in absolutely beautiful condition. That pretty much looks uncirculated. Yeah, and that's not a scratch. Oh, that's possibly a scratch here, but that is fabulous. That's like having an uncirculated coin. Wow. What an absolute beauty that is. That is amazing. I am stoked with that. You are definitely replacing my Magna Carta. 100%. Love this. Signed by King John and Runnymede. As I say, I always and I always will say, you know, as the kings and monarchs from that point on were subject to the rule of law, so as they should have been, always. But they weren't, sadly. They could do basically what they liked to people. Regular people got a fair trial, you know. Access to it like a fair trial. And another Shakespeare. I think the next one might be as well. I didn't see, but wow. That's a hat trick of histories. This also, as I said, this also looks like a Shakespeare. It's either a Shakespeare or Great Fire. Yes! Shakespeare tragedies again. That's a beauty. That's the first time I've ever got. I struggled so long to get one of them, and yeah, I've got certainly got more than one, I can tell you. I'd be putting the ones I don't need back, but I'm always looking out for it. A better replacement, like one with less scratches or something. Wow, that was a bit of a bonanza bag. But that Magna Carta is absolutely beautiful. You're very shiny as well. What are you? Another St. Paul's. Well, I call it St. Paul's, but World War II. And abolition of the slave trade again. Don't know where you belong. There you go. You're shiny as well. And a Dickens. A lot of them great stories, but certainly a very common coin. I've had it so many times. And another abolition of the slave trade. It's a potentially hat-trick day now. We've run into some lovely, lovely commemoratives. I mean, the condition of some of the coins is beautiful. I'm starting to think that, in fact, I read an article today. It was in the Independent. And it suggested that there wouldn't be any £2 coins or 2p coins minted over the next decade. Or very few. Because there's a glut of them. And with coronavirus, with all sorts going on, well, even aside from coronavirus, there's just been a huge drop in the amount of coin transactions. There we go. The Act of Union. Another one we see fairly often. And that completes the set of Brunel portrait. Certainly lots of commemoratives. Yeah, but this article kind of was hinting at the demise of currency, you know, of like money in general. And it did say like about the amount of transactions, and I don't have the figures obviously of the just to hand right now, but the decrease in the number of cash transactions has declined rapidly. And Trevetic, we don't see quite that often. My cat is trying to get in on the action here. Let me give him the space there. He's trying to join the coin hunt. So yeah, it did. It said that, like, it talked about the storage costs and whatnot for keeping the coins and that. So there might well be a lot of regular coins put into, already minted coins put into circulation. So watch this space. As with all £2 coin hunts, rapidly getting towards the end of it now. And Trinity Lighthouse. We've had actually all the kind of medium range commemoratives as far as mintage is concerned. Another St. Paul's. Loads of them. Or have we? Or is it just my imagination? Actually, we've had quite a few, just over 2 million, and then some under 3 million. Another Act of Union. Last bag suddenly. It's incredible how quickly you get through them. Is there another treasure in here? I open this bag, it's all over the place. Oop. That was a bit all over the place. Any more? I think that's it, probably. There we go. Some beautiful coins. Our Impostor there. So, yeah, let's have a look. Let's move these out of the way. Let's see, good grief. We have a lot. So you have all the regulars. Quadruple World War II. Charles Dickens. Hat trick of abolition of the slave trade. Not surprisingly, all the ones that are in regular circulation. Act of Union, we had 2 of them, a brace of them. That's another common occurrence. As is Kitchener. Well, First World War. And what else we get? Well, we got both Brunels today. Again, not a surprise because they're around a 7 million mark for both of them. We're just over. That's both of them. What else do we get? Trevethick. Don't see that one so often. That's lower mintage than the others. And Florence Nightingale. Still love that starburst effect. And then we got this. Look at that. 2015. It's just a definitive design, but amazing condition. Almost looks white. Or it's all silver. It's crazy. Beautiful. They just look so fantastic when they're that new, don't they? And we had Trinity Lighthouse. Good condition one as well. Oh, actually I should show, shouldn't I? Then we had this Impostor. Another one. And pretty much this is from the same maker as one I've got recently as well. It looks exactly the same. You know, same type of metal in the middle. But these are going about in regular circulation. And actually look at the orientation of it. It's completely wrong. £2 if you hold it straight up there. It's like literally a... Go that way. Oh dear. That's the kind of worst orientation I've had in one, I think. Yeah, oddities. One of my favourite designs. First World War Army. Great design on that. Love it. High mintage kind though. Coin. And then we had the Golden Guinea anniversary. Or anniversary of the Golden Guinea if you like. Reasonably low mintage one, that one. Then we had 2016, hoping for 2015, but 2016 Britannia. Still again, reasonably low mintage. Under 3 million. And then we had our glut of Shakespeare's. Had a hat trick. Had a hat trick of histories and 2 tragedies. Wasn't really a tragedy, not this hunt anyway, that's for sure. And a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful condition. Let me put that top here. I'll go blurry when my hand gets close. Beautiful condition Magna Carta. So I have to say, with the mintage of that one, just over 1.5 million, I have to say that that star coin of the day, just because of the condition of it, is amazing. But to get that many Shakespeare's and 2 of my absolute favourites, I'm absolutely delighted. So, and look at the condition of that. I mean, look at the condition of that. That is like literally freshly minted. And it still managed to keep itself in very, very good condition. Despite being mixed with other coins. And the back is the main thing. Well, the reverse of the coin is the main feature of it. So, you know, that's in almost pristine condition. So absolutely delighted. So by now you should see a selection of my videos that YouTube have suggested you might like to watch if you've enjoyed this one. And up in the right hand corner you'll see that beautiful X marks the spot 10p coin that will help you to subscribe if you enjoy my content. In the meantime everybody, I wish you happy hunting and I'll see you again for the next coin treasure hunt. Take care until then. Bye bye.